Peace, G's. This is G tapping in. I got a crucial message today. Now, if you were born in 1996 or before, this is for you. I'm going to just get right into it, right? We have to learn or become comfortable with taking risk and believing in ourselves, right? We have to be comfortable with taking risk and believing in ourselves. The reason we have to do that is because there are opportunities and there are, things happening right now, literally while we in our lifetime, not in the next lifetime, not in our past lifetime, right now in the lifetime we are living, there are things happening that if we are on it, if we pay attention, if we, take those risks, we can change the next half of our life. Like, really think about that. Really think about the possibility, not even your life, but just the possibility or the idea that you can change the next half of your life by learning about the things happening now and being on board and being a part of it. The reason why a lot of times we see our parents missing out, we see, our folks, our grandparents, they never made it nowhere, is really because they never took advantage of those opportunities. So because they never took advantage of those opportunities, they never were able to put themselves or their kids in a better position. So it's up to us, gang, to start to understand and see the importance of taking risks. We can't be, taking it slow. We can't be, relying on the government and other people, because if we continue to wait on people, to wait for the handouts, to wait for the next president, to wait for the next person in office, we are just stunting our growth every day or every time we do that. And we are already so far behind. So why would we want to keep that distance further? Right now, there's cryptocurrency with real value, with real life utilities that will replace what was. So if something is about to replace what was, why would you not want to be on the side that is given? Why would you not want to be on the side that is given the opportunities to be a part of what's to come? Right? I'm trying to tell my people, just put something in it. It doesn't even have to be a lot. It doesn't have to be your whole life savings, but put something so that way you are now a part of the growth. So many people are missing out because they're not a part of it. They don't even have an account. They don't even have a wallet. They don't even have the necessary things. If somebody was to be like, I'm going to give you something. I want to give you, let's say, 1 Bitcoin. If somebody was to say, I want to give you 1 Bitcoin right now, most people couldn't even accept it. So you see how you even missing out on easy, I got a Bitcoin for anybody right now. And you right next to the person, but you don't have the means or the tools to receive it. So how could you receive that 1 Bitcoin? And by the way, 1 Bitcoin right now is teetering between 97,000 and 100,000. So in a sense, if you had what was needed to get Bitcoin and somebody was to say, here go 1 Bitcoin, you could literally have $100,000 in that instance because you were prepared and ready to take that. But most people not. So most people can't even think that, damn, even if somebody had 1 Bitcoin, how I'm going to get it? How I'm going to put it in my funds? How I'm going to cash out? Because you can cash out. So if you got that 1 Bitcoin, you can for sure cash that 1 Bitcoin out and collect that money. And I'll tell you how to do that. I'll teach you how to transfer the crypto back into US dollars. A lot of people don't understand that concept. Well, if it's crypto, how can I get it money? Or if I make all this money in crypto, how can that turn into, money, real money? I'll show you how to do the conversions. So if you make big in crypto, you can convert that right back into the dollars. Straight deposit into your bank. Straight go to the ATM and take it out. I can show you. But you got to be a part of the system. You guys have to have your wallets. You got to know what the blockchain is. You got to know these things in this new world so you are not getting scammed, so you are not getting tricked out your money. Just like right now with the US dollars and banks. Not to give certain information out because of the scams. Not to say. It's the same principle, yet it's in a new instrument of financial, money and tools. So I want that message. I want this message to get clear because my next video on YouTube, go check that out. It's about XRP, and it's about how this opportunity we have now is our opportunity to be a part of it. Just like we've seen parents and older people have their moment when they invested, whatever money, and then years later, it turned out to be all this money, and now their wealth has accumulated and grew just by holding. I ain't saying start a business. I ain't saying you got to become an entrepreneur. I'm not saying you got to change your whole life, but you do have to start. And when you start, that's when the growth can begin. Start with a little bit, day by day, week by week, month by month. Then over time, you'll see how it grow. You see how it's growing. Now add more to it. If last year you only invested $25 a month, this year do $50 a month. Do $100 a month. And watch how that grows. But our people, man, young people, my peoples that I grew up with, 1996 or before, we have to learn how to be comfortable with taking these risks. We cannot be scared. We cannot be, what if I lose it all? A lot of times you ain't got it. You ain't got nothing. So what you really losing? What you really losing by not investing the little that you do have? So we need to become comfortable with taking the risk with the little we do have to get a big return. Making calculated decisions, listening to the right people, taking in the right information. If we do that, gang, if we do that long enough, we gonna start seeing the difference. You gonna start feeling different. You gonna start feeling more proud. You gonna start feeling more accomplished. You gonna start feeling like you really doing something in regards to the rest of the world. You're not going to feel like you're still living paycheck to paycheck, or, you make a paycheck and spend it and you got to get it back. Because you're going to see those accounts, gang. You're going to see those accounts growing day by day, week by week, year by year. And that's freedom talk. It's not financial advice talk. This is freedom talk. And I want you guys to start risking or taking risk to get that freedom back. I really want that for you guys. So if you check this episode out, thank you. Check out the last 3 that I did put out. I got videos, audios. Everything is going on the YouTube page, InnerG Exchange, Blog Talk Radio. Thank you guys for listening. This is the new platform. I am trying to put my messages out there. So I definitely appreciate you guys that have been tuning in, receiving the word. So word of the day, risk. Before the year's out, learn about risk. Learn about how you can, have that understanding into this new year with so many opportunities and things, coming about. Peace out, gang.